Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Huawei Industrial Digital Transformation Conference Digital Tech Session. Based on its leading information and communication technologies, Huawei will launch a global digital tax solution for scenarios such as electronic invoices, the e-revenue authority, and smart risk control, enabling tax digital transformation and building a friendly business climate. The first topic is Data Plus Technology, the catalyst for tax transformation.
The key of tax management is data, from which we learn the wisdom of administration. How to manage the tax data efficiently has become one of the most significant topics in tax administration. Now, let's welcome Mr. Michael Van, the Vice President of Enterprise Data Storage Technical Sales Department. He will introduce our storage solution for tax data management.
Hi, Mr. Sheldon. Yes, as you said, information comes from data, and the value is a result of information extraction. Under the digital tax trend, the industry needs advanced IT infrastructure to ensure the business growing. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm Michael Fan. Today, it's my great honor to share with you of the next topic, all-flash-enabled cloud data center, new engine for tax digitalization. With the deepening of digital transformation, the following trends are happening in the tax industry. First, the taxpayer services. To facilitate tax filing, tax services are evolving from counter to mobile, 24/7 service, online, and ultimate service experience. Second, the e-invoice. To improve the transparency of the tax supervision and achieve information-based tax management, more and more countries have shifted from paper invoice to electronic ones. Third, BI data analysis. To improve decision-making capabilities, BI analysis system collects data from multiple sources instead of single data source, helping to realize tax risk control and tax audit. These trends bring increasingly intensified performance challenges. For taxpayer services, in the past, more than 80% of tax filing services are processed at the counter, and only 5/8 services provided. And the service concurrency is also limited by the number of the counters. In the era of mobile tax handling, the counter services are reduced to less than 20%. More than 80% of tax payment services are handled through online tax filing channels, such as mobile phones and PCs. The transition to online tax filing services brings more obvious service search, which asks for quicker tax filing response. For example, in country N, the national tax system has more than 12 million tax refunds to process per year. In non-peak time, 40,000 tax refunds are processed every day. However, in peak time, the number hits to 400,000, which increases 10 times. This brings huge service pressure for the tax service system and causes high risk of data congestion. As a result, the system response is slowing down. For example, sometimes it responds in minutes or even fails to process. This greatly impacts the tax service experience. For e-invoice, with the popularity of e-invoice, the quantity of electronic invoices is increasing rapidly, which urges demands acceleration of invoice collection. Take country B from Latin America as an example. From 2015 to 2018, the number of electronic invoices increasing by 20 times, from 1.1 billion to 23 billion. Since the electronic invoices need to be recorded in the invoice management in real time, the sharp increase of invoices brings great challenges to the IT system. Take Black Friday in our state of country B as an example. In peak hours, 3.4 million invoices need to be issued every hour, which is 13 times more than non-peak hours. The sharp increase in invoice to be collected leads to frequent service congestion, which leads to slower or even failed invoice collection. As a result, transactions cannot be supervised in real time. For BI data analysts, the data for an analyst is no longer only derived from the tax office itself. Instead, they gradually collect data from multiple channels, such as management data, invoice data, internet data, social media data, government agency data, and enterprise financial data, etc. This greatly increased the data volume used for analysts. Take China's electronic invoice as an example. It is predicted that amount of invoices will increase from more than 20 billion from last year to more than 50 billion in the 2021. And the amount of the data will increase from 400 terabyte to 1.2 petabyte, which is 3 times increase. Facing the increasing data volume, it is difficult for tax analyst system to output analyst reports within a specific time window. For example, from early morning 2 o'clock to 8 o'clock. Take the tax system of the country R's tax office as an example. It takes 4 hours to finish analysis based on about 100 terabyte data. If an issue occurs during the process and correspondingly data analyst restarts, it's difficult to ensure that the report can be outputted on time before 8 a.m. for the tax directors to inquire and make decisions. Besides the performance challenges, the reliability also really matters for the 7x24 running online tax services. If services are interrupted for an hour, it will cause the failed fulfillment of nearly 10,000 tax refund requests, greatly affecting taxpayers' experience. Here, I will share a story about that. At 0:40 a.m. on December 12, 2016, the storage devices from a vendor supporting the tax administration system of country A suddenly encountered a hardware failure, and unfortunately, the vendor is failed to fix the fault on time. In addition, although the customer had established an asynchronous DR solution, no data restore attempt from the DR side was performed since no DR switchover drill was performed before, and they are afraid of damaging the data integrity by doing so at that moment. As a result, 1 petabyte data was unavailable, tax management services were interrupted, and the users cannot apply for taxes. So this happened during the Christmas month in that country. Most service applications were restored until the December 15th. The service interruption of more than 32 hours greatly affects taxpayers' experience. During the service interruption, about 130 plus taxpayers complained about this failure to fulfill the tax refunds. Huawei Ocean Store Dorado offline storage is optimal choice for tax service to address the increasing prominent business efficiency and reliability challenges with its benchmark setting capabilities. Based on the innovative disk controller collaboration technology, FlashLink, and high-performance network, NVMe over Fabric, Huawei offline storage sets a performance benchmark in industry. The third-party SPC1 test result shows that Huawei offline storage can achieve 21 million ALPS, which is leading in the industry. It is 40 times higher than peer vendors. The stable latency hits 0.05 milliseconds, which is also 2 times faster than the peer vendors. Based on the innovation technologies, Huawei offline storage sets a reliability benchmark in the industry as well. Huawei offline storage system can tolerate 7 controller failure out of 8 without service interruption, powered by the full interconnected high-end storage architecture, which we call it Smart Matrix. In addition, Huawei all-flash storage supports the gateway-free active-active data center solution and delivers up to 99.9999 reliability. Through our practice, using Huawei all-flash storage to swap traditional storage systems can greatly increase service efficiency and ensure stable service running. Here, we illustrate the benefits brought by all-flash storage in different tax services scenarios based on our practice. First, take the National Tax Authority of Country N, for example. In the taxpayer service scenario, all-flash is used to ensure zero interruption of tax services and quick identification of tax risks in the face of 10 times service surge and 7/24 online service running. Based on high-end all-flash architecture and active-active data center solution, tax services are not interrupted, providing taxpayers with ultimate tax services experience anytime and anywhere. In addition, all-flash improves storage performance by 10 times, from 10 milliseconds to 1 millisecond latency. Shorten the services response time from each request from minutes level to seconds level, and improve the service response speed by more than 6 times. This helps quickly assess tax risks in real time and reduce tax loss risks. Second, take the R-State Tax Authority of Country B, for example. In the e-invoice, all-flash is used to realize zero delay in invoice recording and real-time transaction monitoring to face the increase of 10 times invoices. All-flash improves storage performance by 20 times and improves invoice collection speed by 1.5 times. It eliminates data processing bottlenecks, implements zero delay in invoice debiting, and realizes real-time transaction monitoring. Huawei all-flash storage has been accepted by global 12,000 customers from various industries. We have partnered with more than 1,000 government customers overseas. Among these customers, we see the growing popularity of deploying Huawei storage in service systems in tax, customs, and also government's finance department. The customers are from Europe, Latin America, Asia Pacific, Middle East, etc. For example, the Ministry of Finance of Indonesia chose Huawei for the mission-critical finance systems and tax systems. Besides, Huawei storage also has been accepted by 37 banks among the global 100. For example, Brazil's largest private bank, Itaú, has deployed more than 10 petabyte Huawei all-flash storage to support their mission-critical business. What's more, Huawei also serves more than 160 enterprise customers in the Global 500 and more than 300 leading telco operators worldwide. Behind the trust of global customers, there is Huawei's continuous investment and innovations in the IT technologies for more than 20 years. Based on the profound accumulation, Huawei keeps launching innovative storage products and solutions, which won highly recognition in the industry and have been continuously named as the leader in the Gartner Magic Quadrant. Thanks for your time.